My name is River, and over the past few years, I've been feeling a deep, primal beckoning into a slower life, rooted in a desire to live more harmoniously with nature's rhythms. For the past 2 weeks, I've been on a solo winter road trip with my 2 kittens, Nico and Aloy. So far, we've traveled to Zion National Park, Meeker, Colorado, the Grand Canyon, and Phoenix. Kofa, Arizona is our last stop before returning to our beautiful home in Ventura, California. On my first night in Kofa, my bedding unfortunately suffered a water spill, but thankfully the next day was bright and sunny, and I was able to completely clean and reorganize La Fonda the Honda, aka my home on wheels. I'm enjoying my time here in Quartzsite. I think I'm technically in Yuma. Oh, here come my kitties. Hi, Aloy. Hi, Nico. They listen to me. Hello, babies. I've been letting them roam off leash within reason. Hi, honey. Hello. You guys came. Good job, baby. Hi, Nico. Hi, Nico. They both came when I called. I know you guys don't want to lose your freedom. I just want to give you some affections for listening. That wasn't very graceful. They're fine. They're cats. But yeah, I came out here to just film myself talking with the beautiful mountain in the background. I'm here with some other beautiful nomadic women. My mother, Luna, and then we have Mindy, Stacy, and Kathy. And they're all YouTubers, so I'm gonna put their handles below. Yes, Nico? Careful, is there something dangerous? I'm gonna have to pause because I need to make sure my kitties are safe. I think my kitties just wanna be on the move, so I might go on a walk with them. Where you guys going? Aloy. Come on. Aloy, honey. Maybe she's pooping. Come on, honey. There we go. Good girl. Good girl, honey. The last couple of nights have been difficult because I haven't been letting the cats out to free roam. So they've had a lot of energy at night and they've been getting into mischief, mostly Aloy because she's starting to enter her teenage kitten phases. And Nico was, oh my gosh, he was so frustrating during that phase because they just want to destroy everything. And so she's been like messing up everything inside of the car, chewing up bags and all of that. So we have to burn that energy off, you know? Hi, honeys, we having a rest? This is a nice spot for a rest. I might join you. Hey, honey. Are you resting? Ayla, are you climbing your tree, honey? Aloy, baby girl. Are you climbing a tree? Hi, sweetness. Being out here in the desert reminds me of my childhood because we spent the first 7 years in a very small town that was all dirt roads up against a mountainside at the foot of a mountain. When my parents used to say that we live at the foot of a mountain, as a child, I'm like, that's amazing. Even mountains have feet. But all of the smells and the saguaros, and I keep forgetting what this plant is called, but it's this one that smells like rain. All the Palo Verde trees. The desert is just a beautiful place. Well, the kids are having a hard time listening right now. Nico's doing pretty good. Aloy's still a kitten, so she does not have all of the training and bonding that Nico and I have had so far. So she does not listen quite as well. Oh my goodness. Someone is very pooped out from running around in the desert. Hi, honey. Hello, baby girl. Hi, honey. Hello. So this is the very last day of my winter road trip, and it has surpassed my expectations. And it has given me a taste for more freedom of movement and more travel. And I think I'm formulating a plan to make that possible far more frequently than it currently is now. It's been a beautiful time so far. I have spent a lot of time with my mom and with her friends, and I walked to the spiral, which is really fun. I have been chasing the cats around out in the wilderness, out in the desert, and that has been lovely. It's incredible how you can adapt to having everything that you need in such a small space. There are some aspects of it that are hard work, a little bit more challenging than living in a house. And there are other parts of it that make it feel like this is the way that people are supposed to live. Living nomadically, it just opens up an entire world of possibilities. We tend to conceptualize travel as something you do for fun or for a vacation, but moving with the weather and moving around seasonally, not just to consume of the sights or partake in the recreational aspects of different locations, but to actually commune with different areas, to commune with nature. How often do we put the camera down and just sit with the sky and the clouds and the way that the sun is filtering through the clouds and admire and appreciate all of the different diverse forms of life around us? How often do we just stare at the mountain peaks and the jagged edges and study the curves and the lines? There's something so magical about it that fills me with a sense of aliveness that I just do not feel when I'm in the city. I live in a beautiful city. I love my house. I love my neighborhood. I love the life that I have. But there's this feeling and this sense that I have that the walls are closing in on me and that the goalpost keeps moving further and further away of what it means to have a livelihood and a domicile. And I can really see why there are so many nomadic people, because the freedom and the wings that you get and the way that you can just slow down in every single moment of life is simply about, like, when's my next meal? What cleanup do I need to do? What chores do I need to do to maintain the space? When do I need to wash my clothes, do the dishes, make the bed, feed the cats? Like, every moment is accounted for, but it's moving in the natural rhythm with the daylight, your appetite. I took a sponge bath today, and that was amazing. I have a very simple setup compared to most people, and my sponge bath was so magical and beautiful. I just have a collapsible bucket, and I use Castile soap because that's eco-friendly and better for the environment, and I don't have to worry about the gray water. I sleep better in my car than I do in my very comfy queen-sized bed in my home, which is wild. But it's been a trip, it's been a journey. It's opened me up in new ways, and one of the things that I've been incredibly passionate about the last few years, or the last year in particular, is building bonds of trust within myself. The more that you build bonds of trust within yourself, the more you know what it is that you truly desire, and the more capable and competent you are in moving toward that. And it isn't just about wanting what's right for me. I found that the more that I move in alignment with my desires, and the more that I trust myself, the more useful I become to other people in serving them spiritually, emotionally, energetically. And the more people I'm just drawn to and are drawn to me in a very organic and beautiful way. But this has been a life-changing experience. I will be doing this again. And it will become a very normal part of my life moving forward. And yeah. I hope that whoever has followed along with me on this journey feels encouraged and inspired, because I do. I feel encouraged and inspired. Hi, Nico, honey. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you ready for some outside time? You want to go outside? You want to go outside? What are you doing? I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this fantastic adventure. This is my very last morning before I officially head home. I'm about 5 hours away from home. I'm heating up some hot water for coffee. Nico is underneath the little TV stand that I have. Aloy is very curious. They're both ready to get outside, but we don't have quite enough daylight yet for that. Almost, babies. Kathy, from Kathy Changes Lanes, gave me this avocado because she had too many and they were going to go bad. So some of this is a little bad, but I think I can salvage a bit of it. So I'm going to try to make avocado toast this morning with my coffee. Going to add a little bit of taco seasoning to it, just a tiny bit. We're going to add a little bit of salt. The little turny bit is stuck. Well, we're going to add a pinch of salt this way. Maybe a little bit more. I have an everything seasoning that I made. It has like a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, mushroom, like umami. What else do I have in there? I've got some citrus, garlic, just kind of a little bit of an everything seasoning. Yeah. Honestly, that smells delicious. I'm going to put more. And then we're going to mash it up. And I'm just using a paper bowl. I keep paper bowls on hand for if I'm too tired or, if I have a guest or something, and sometimes it comes in handy for different things, but I usually try to eat everything out of this dish when I'm cooking. I don't think I even have another vessel that I could mash up an avocado in, so I'm glad that I have these bowls. That is actually perfect. Wow. You know what? I think I want just a little bit more taco seasoning. And this is just a Trader Joe's taco seasoning mix. And then I got this sourdough bread from my mom, which I was thinking about toasting, but I don't really want to wait. that looks so yummy. There we go. Ooh. I'm going to add just a little bit more of my everything seasoning. Just a little bit more taco mix. Okay. Oh, that looks so yummy. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. Okay, here's my avocado toast on sourdough bread. Thanks, Kathy. You know, it's pretty good. If you were falling, then I would catch you. You need a light, I'd find a match, 'cause I love the way you say good morning, and you take me the way I am. If you are chilly, here, take my sweater. Your head is aching, I'll make it better, 'cause I love the way you call me baby, and you take me the way I am. I'd buy you Rogaine when you start losing all your hair, sew on patches to all you tear, 'cause I love you more than I could ever promise, and you take me the way I am. You take me the way I am. You take me the way I am. I'm getting ready to get back on the road with my enchanted fairy tale creatures and my kitties. And it's been fun getting to watch the jade succulents bloom over the course of my trip, although the leaves didn't do too well with some of the cold weather. And neither did my windshield. I got a big windshield crack in the Grand Canyon because of how cold it was. I must have had a little ding somewhere. But we're about to get back on the road. Hi, Nico, baby. We're going to get back on the road. We're going to go see Adrian. You're going to go see your daddy. Your stepdaddy. He's not your real dad. You ready to get back on the road, honey? Aw, yes, get all your dirt rolls in. Get it all in. Oh, there's Aloy. Hello, honey. Hi. We have to get back on the road, sweetness. This is a great little spot you have here. Hi, baby girl. We have to get back on your road. Will you come willingly? Will you come willingly, or do I have to bribe you with treats? Oh yeah, you know what that means. Okay, sweetness. I'm gonna scoop ya. I'm gonna scoop ya. Scoopy. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, I invite you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, friends, I pray you stay well.